Welcome back to adding a commodity tariff. This will be step number 3 in the 3-step process. If you look here, number 2, the rate maintenance, let's go into it. Alright, now this is where we're going to actually tie this table to the set of points that we created. Step number 1, it says enter the tariff ID. Well, the tariff ID we were working with was test 23. Now if you look at the bottom, it'll say add, change, delete, inquire, and next. Let's do an A to add. Now, if you recall from step number 1, we've added 2 keys to this tariff. The first being shipper's 3-digit zip, and the second key, as we'll find out in just a moment, is the consignee's 3-digit zip. So in this case, let's choose a Georgia number of 307 as a shipping point. Now enter key number 2, which is the consignee's 3-digit zip. Let's choose, I don't know, an Alabama point 364. Alright, and we can put an effective date on this. If you want, you can just press return or put any effective date you wish. It'll say, okay, enter the table type. Flat charges, B for mileage, or C for weight table. Let's do a C for weight table, as we have that table T1 already set up. So we're going to do C for weight table. And it's going to say, okay, great, what's the table 1 ID? Well, we have it set up as T1. Enter adjustment. Well, you can just press return through that. Table 2 would be whatever the table 2 would be, if you have one. Now it's going to say enter the state code or A for all states for the table 1. Well, you can actually drill it down a little bit, but let's just do A for all states. Enter the minimum amount. Well, let's put a dollar figure in there. I don't know, $41 we'll say. Enter minimum weight for the table. If you have one, you set it up. If not, you press return. And it's going to say, the next prompt says compute type. We can do A for amount, W for weight, C for hundred weight, T for tonnage, P for pieces, mileage. You know, they're pretty self-explanatory. In this case, let's do C for hundred weight, as that's the type of tariff I'm currently adding. And if you have a normal driver pay, you put it in there. Otherwise, you can press return through that. If you have an alternate driver pay, you can do it, or you can press return through that as well. Alright, is above information correct? I think it is. Let's put a Y for yes. Now, as I said, this is a 3-step process. However, there is one more step that you have to do in order to finish up, really, the tariff. And that is tying a keyword to the particular tariff. Now, if you would kindly move on to that video, that would be great. Thank you very much for your time.